Okay, welcome to the announcement of the 25 potential finalists of the International Best Practice Competition. The organisers of the competition are the Centre for Organisational Excellence Research, the BPR.com and the Global Benchmarking Network. And our prime partner is the Abu Dhabi International Centre for Organisational Excellence, which is part of the Abu Dhabi Chamber and who are responsible for running the Sheikh Khalifa Excellence Award. Once again, thank you to all the supporters of the competition who promote the award around the world and provide jury members to the competition. As you know, all your best practices have been assessed against the 7-star best practice system. And you're all aware of the process that you've been going through. You've all given your presentations. And so we're now here today on July the 12th to share with you the 25 potential finalists. And back again on Monday to announce the 14 finalists. So there will be a jury meeting over the weekend to review those 25 potential finalists, of which one should qualify to the final. And then the final will be held in 2 sessions on the 30th and 31st of July. So 7 presentations in each session. For those who qualify to the final, they can use exactly the same presentation or they can make changes to it if they wish. But it will be a different set of jury members for the final. And then the award, the 7-star best practices, which is a pinnacle achievement, will be announced on August the 2nd. Once we announce those 7-star best practices, we can work back and calibrate all the other best practices and make sure that all those star ratings are appropriate for the best practice that's being shared. We will then make another announcement on the 9th of August of the category award winners. To be a category award winner, an organisation needs to achieve a star rating of at least 5 stars. Obviously, those organisations that achieve 7 stars are more likely to be a category award winner, but because we have quite a lot of categories, we do often get category award winners of 5 stars, 5 stars or 6 stars. And then we will issue the star ratings on the 19th of August. So just to summarize that again, we will have category award winners for all of these categories. So, and potentially a category award winner could also not be announced as one of the 25 potential finalists that are announced today, because we have some really tremendous best practices that have been shared as part of the competition. As I'm sure all of you are aware, when you've listened to the presentations of the other participants, they've all been of a very high standard. All participants will receive certificates and verified badges of their star ratings by the 19th of August, and which you can then promote on social media. All participants will also be given access to the BPR.com for 1 year, where your best practice will be hosted, and you can watch all the best practice competition presentations from this year and of previous years. And that's also very helpful if you wish to enter the competition again in future years. You can look at the standard of presentations from the past, the standard of best practices, and look at how you can improve your own best practices. In addition, if you go to the BPR.com website, you can also register for trade best practice benchmarking training. This training helps you to identify and implement best practices, and those organizations that use methodologies similar to this put themselves in a very strong position to be awarded a high star rating, because when you use a benchmarking methodology, it means that you have been assessing your current practices against the practices of other organizations, and then identifying some superior practices or processes which you can then adapt and adopt to improve your own practices even more. And because you've been through that whole process, you'll be able to justify why your best practice is indeed a best practice, because through the process of identifying and implementing best practices, you're comparing against others, and then ultimately you'll be able to demonstrate superior performance against other best practices around the world. So it's certainly well worth thinking about registering to that training. In addition, whilst you will receive a star rating by the 19th of August, you can then still go on to improve your best practices. This is the whole point of this competition. This is why we continually give you feedback. You can re-enter the competition again next year. And this is what often happens. You might be assessed this year as a 4-star, 5-star best practice, and then come back again in future years and have your best practice validated at a higher star rating. You can also have your best practices validated outside of the competition. So if you go to this website address on the bpr.com, you can actually submit your best practices outside of this competition, where the Centre for Organisational Excellence Research will assist you to improve your best practice in terms of preparing your written application, in terms of preparing your video, and we'd have a separate session with jury members outside of the competition. And so there's extra support available to you to have your best practice assessed and hopefully achieve a higher star rating. But for the International Best Practice competition, the process that you've been through, as you know, is submitting those best practices, going through the presentations, and we've had 49 presentations this year. And we've had jury members from all around the world to assess your best practices. So again, we thank all of those jury members for their assistance they provide. They provide their time for free. And now we're ready to announce those best practices that have been selected as potential finalists. In fact, we've extended this list to actually 28 because some of the practices were tied in position. So we're actually going to be announcing 28 best practices at this particular point in time. And they're going to be announced in no particular order. So it doesn't matter whether you announce first or second or third. It doesn't give you any indication of the final star rating you will be getting or whether you'll be announced as a finalist. It just means you're one of the, I think, 28 potential finalists, because we've, say, increased the amount from 25. So let's start. First of all, the potential finalist number 1 is
Ras Al Khaimah Police Headquarters, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, electronic linking between crime-fighting partners.
Potential finalist number 2.
Nouri Petrochemical Company, Iran, for their best practice, designing an innovative digital transformation roadmap in Nouri Petrochemical Company.
Potential finalist number 3.
Soprasteria India, for their best practice, the Gold Heist, gamified induction.
Potential finalist number 4.
Ajman Police General Headquarters, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, Smart Messenger Initiative.
Potential finalist number 5.
Ministry of Climate Change and Environment, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, request a Falcon passport.
Potential finalist number 6.
SBI Life Insurance Company Limited, India, for their best practice, customer centricity of pre-issuance verification process.
Potential finalist number 7.
Ministry of Interior, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, digital integration platform for remote litigation.
Potential finalist number 8.
Dubai Municipality, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, My Food Initiative, pioneering digital food safety in Dubai.
Potential finalist number 9.
Al Dhafra Region Municipality, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, the design and verification of building work.
Potential finalist number 10.
Tuatahi First Fibre Limited, New Zealand, for their best practice, the Tuatahi Disc of Responsibility, Health and Safety.
Potential finalist number 11.
Road and Transportation Authority, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, Clothes for Good.
Potential finalist number 12.
Ambulatory Healthcare Services, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, Revolutionizing Healthcare Experience, Disease Prevention and Screening App.
Potential finalist number 13.
Shaukat Khanam Memorial Cancer Hospital, Pakistan, for their best practice, temperature and humidity monitoring devices.
Potential finalist number 14.
Road and Transportation Authority, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, the best traffic and mobility practices.
Potential finalist number 15.
Modern Age Public School and College, Pakistan, for their best practice, interfaith harmony.
Potential finalist number 16.
Carleton University, Canada, for their best practice, Carleton Leader.
Potential finalist number 17.
Vitti International School, India, for their best practice, Panorama Student Motivation Program.
Potential finalist number 18.
Dubai Municipality, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, Crisis and Emergency Management, Operational Command and Control Center.
Potential finalist number 19.
Abu Dhabi Municipality, ADM, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, road lighting with LED power saving system.
Potential finalist number 20.
Nouri Petrochemical Company, Iran, for their best practice, technological intelligence and innovative method to create value.
Potential finalist number 21.
Tenaga Nasional Berhad, Malaysia, for their best practice, innovation in gland spanner design, open, close, tighten.
Potential finalist number 22.
Global Schools Group, Singapore, for their best practice, sustainability framework, 5S approach to sustainability.
Potential finalist number 23.
Dubai Police, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, Safe Driving Stars Initiative.
So we have 5 left, is that right, Dr. Almas?
Yes.
Okay. Potential
Odds
finalist
beating.
number 24.
RS Sasol Polymer Company, Iran, for their best practice, a dynamic process safety risk management model.
Potential finalist number 25.
Mubarak Steel Company, Iran, for their best practice, integrated action management system.
Okay, so for the final 3. Potential finalist number 26.
Dubai Police, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, implementation of a probabilistic genotyping software, STR mix in forensic DNA interpretation.
Potential finalist number 27.
Ambulatory Healthcare Services, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, integrated vital signs measurements in outpatient clinics.
A potential finalist number 28.
Ajman Police General Headquarters, United Arab Emirates, for their best practice, smart security surveillance system.
So congratulations to you all. It means that you all still have a chance of qualifying to the final and being a 7-star best practice. But I wish to congratulate all the best practices who have been part of the competition. There's still an opportunity for those which even not in the 28 to potentially be a winner for a particular category. And but still, as I say, the level has been extremely high this year. So very well done to all of you. So wait for the announcements again. There are going to be more announcements on Monday. And at these particular times to announce that those 14 are going to qualify to the final.
Hi, Robin.
Hello.
Good morning. I just would like to ask if you're going to flash again the top finalists. Is it possible for a quick one, or you can send the presentation?
Yes, the presentation will be available to everybody. So,
Okay.
yes, we'll send the presentation out to everybody. We might put it on. We usually put it on LinkedIn as well. So,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So later on today. So again, very well done to all of you. Have a great weekend.
Mr. Robin,
Yes, sure.
thank you. Just a
Thank you.
question. Will you have like an overall list for the finalists?
Yes, so all of the names that we've shown here, this will all be posted on LinkedIn. So these 28 best practices will be shown on LinkedIn. And again, when we go through the process on Monday and announce the finalists, the 14 finalists, again, we'll post that on LinkedIn as well, and let you all know in plenty of time, who's been selected.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
Mr.
thank
Robin.
you for
Thank
the
you.
panel and everyone. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you. So the
Thank you,
jury
everyone.
members.
Thank you, Mr. Robin.
Yeah, so the jury members are still working this weekend to identify the top 14, which will be very challenging, I'm sure. So, again, good luck to everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you for all.